I'm going to northern Greece right now because this is where the Iron Curtain started. Well, right here, because all the Balkans except Greece were communist at the time. So, right here, along this border between Greece and Bulgaria, which was at the time a Soviet satellite state, was a heavily militarized, 1 mile wide demilitarized zone. Now I'm going to go down to Street View and see if there's anything remaining of that. You can see how there's kind of not a lot of things here. Doesn't look like there's anything remaining of it. Although there is a watchtower remaining there, if you can see that. If there's any other ones. So yeah, you can already see that this is a remainder of the Iron Curtain between East and West. Obviously Greece was in the Western Bloc and Bulgaria was in the East. But then you have to skip all the way over here to the border between what was then Yugoslavia and Italy. And specifically the city of Trieste. Because the city of Trieste is actually, anyone from Yugoslavia or Slovenia is going to say that Trieste is a Slovenian city because it was given to Italy from Austria-Hungary, and it almost blocks Slovenia completely from the ocean. And look, when you go here, this sign here tells you you're crossing an international border, and now here it's relatively calm. But at one point, this was the Iron Curtain, and this was like a demilitarized zone, military only. So this was like a military vehicle path at one point. Next place I'm going to go is Bratislava in Slovakia. Now here is one of the few places where the Iron Curtain ran through a city, because part of Bratislava is on the Austrian side of the border. And now look here, if you look here, this open space here, this used to be part of the border. This used to be part of the demilitarized zone between East and West. Now this is another remainder of the Iron Curtain in Bratislava. This is in Bratislava also. So Bratislava was a city divided by the Iron Curtain. Most of it was on the eastern side, but there was a little bit on the western side, so it was a city divided by it. But the next place I'm going is a real city divided by the Iron Curtain. I'm going here to, you guessed it, Berlin, where perhaps this is the place where the Iron Curtain is most visible. Remember this Brandenburg Gate is always seen behind the wall? Well, there's like a little memorial here on the grounds, right here where the wall used to be. And then there's a lot more in Berlin. If you go here, there's a remainder of it here in the middle of the city. This is the remainder of the wall. It's kind of falling apart, but it's like 50 something years old, so obviously it's going to be falling apart. But then there's Checkpoint Charlie right here. Which was at one point the checkpoint between the East and West. So when you had to cross from East to West, you at one point went through this checkpoint, but now it's just a tourist attraction because the city is no longer divided. Next place I'm going is also in Germany. This is the remainder of the barbed wire fence, and as you can see, this is where the Baltic Sea is. This is where the border ended. Doesn't mean you could swim around. There was always naval patrol just waiting to blow you to pieces there, but yeah, this is the remainder in the middle of Germany of the inner German border that once was here. And as you can see, there's like not much settlement here because it was all, you could not live near this border. They didn't want to risk you looking across. Now, this is on the border between Finland and Russia. This is the final location. This is the border gate. This is now just like a normal border checkpoint between Finland and Russia. But at one point, this was a militarized checkpoint between East and West. And as you can see, the barbed wire fence is still up here. And it goes all the way down here to make sure there's nobody sneaking through here. So that's a few Iron Curtain locations in Europe that are still up today.